So we'll lie on the back just in Shavasana to begin. Take a moment to just become aware of your body. Tap into your inner world here. And begin to deepen your breath in any way that feels comfortable. Begin to notice the feeling in your arms and legs. Just becoming present now. Take 2 more deep breaths. And now rotate your head slowly side to side. One ear can touch the mat on each side. Back to center, bring your legs together. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead. And exhale, bend your right knee into your chest. Circle the right ankle a little as you pull that knee in. Good, now extend that right leg up. Hold on behind your leg. Just see how straight you could possibly get your knee here. Point and flex your foot several times. And remember, this is your practice. You don't have to do everything I offer. Just always pick the level that feels right for you today. Gonna relax that ankle. Either stay here and just pull the leg in. Option 2, exhale, curl up. Walk your hands up the leg and really challenge your hamstrings. So straighten that knee. Lift your left leg a little if you like. And breathe. Now through the nose. Good. Release everything down. Take a breath. Arms overhead. Big inhale, long body. And left knee bends in. Circle the ankle again. Good. Now extend your leg, hold behind the leg somewhere and point and flex your foot. Pause, stay with that, or exhale, come up. Again, don't bend the knee too much. Keep that leg as straight as you can. Right leg lifts a little. Good, now stay up here, brace your belly if you're up here, and let's do 10 switches. 1, pull the leg in as much as you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, release, bend your knees and rock side to side. Maybe you make some circles on the sacrum. Reverse those circles. Last thing we do here, just opening up the hips, stretch your arms out to the sides, step your feet on the mat, wide or close together, and just windshield vibrate them side to side a few times. Take your time to let them fall to the sides. Always go back to noticing your breathing. That's very important in yoga. Really restrict the energy if we don't breathe right or even hold our breath. Take one more deep breath with this movement. Good. And up we come to all fours. So all fours, cross-legged first. Cross your right shin in front of the left. Hands on your knees. And whenever you're ready, just begin to organically rotate, sweep the chest. Good, reverse. Let go of any stresses, any tension in mind and body. At some point, just come to a pause here. Good. To sweep the arms out and up. Inhale and interlace your hands behind your head. Take this time to press your head against the hands. And just maybe slide side to side. Really lift the elbow up to the ceiling. And then the other one up. Stretching your side ribs open. Good. Pause at center. Turn your wrists inside out if you can and reach your arms up. Lengthen through the side body again. Broad back ribs. And now fold in. Then feel that low back nice and open. Maybe walk your hands to one side for a couple breaths. And then the other side. Back to center and slowly sit up. As an option, you could take your right knee behind you, any angle that works. Left hand behind you like a kickstand and lift up. Press your hips forward. Good, release. Switch to cross-legged, left shin in front. Here we're just going to take a little gentle twist to the right. Look over your right shoulder. Good, now stay in that twist, but look to the camera, look to the center again. Raise your right arm and side bend, just reach it over to the left. At the end of an exhale, release that, and let's twist to the left. Good, turn your head back to center, raise your left arm, and reach up and over. Good, release, and we're going to go right into the wild thing. Left foot behind you, right hand like a kickstand, and then lift. Stretch the hips forward. And release. All right, let's come to all fours, hands and knees. I'm going to use my little weights here. It's easier on my wrists. And just round and arch your spine. Inhale, arch, and exhale, round. One more. Good, and then come to a neutral spine. Stretch your right leg back and your left arm forward. This is a balancing act. You can stay here or bend your right leg so the foot faces the ceiling. Reach that other hand back and find the ankle behind you and press the ankle up. Tip, really use your glutes for this. Keep pressing the foot against the hand so you not only get a quad stretch, but maybe a left shoulder stretch. One more. Release. Go back to rounding your spine and bend your right knee up toward your chest. Round out of those shoulders. And back to neutral spine. Good. Left leg back. Right arm forward. Bend your left leg when you feel balanced. Find the foot and kick. Good. When you found your moment in the pose, release it. Bend your knee and round that upper back. And release. Walk your hands forward a little and come to an up dog. So just sink your hips down, shoulder blades down the back and broad. And come to child's pose. In your child's pose, let's take a little twist. Take your left arm and thread it under the right armpit. Maybe wrap your right arm around you and twist. We generally try to hold things around 5 breaths and switch. Everyone is a different speed and rhythm of the breath, so just honor what's going on for you. All right, come out, and let's come to standing forward bend. So separate the feet hip width, hang forward. Make sure you have that nice hinge in the hip creases rather than jammed legs and around the back. Broad sitting bones here. Listen to 3 more of your breaths. All right, and when you're ready, come rolling up to standing. You will see most of my standing postures. You will just see my head cut off, but you get the gist of the poses. We'll do a little sun salutations. We'll do 2 rounds here. So with your arms to the sides, pause. Inhale, reach arms forward, up and slightly back. Exhale, fold forward. Now step your right foot way back and lower that knee to the ground. Low lunge. Sink your hips down. Now you don't have to do a plank if you don't want to. You can absolutely come to all fours, otherwise step yourself to plank now. Long from the heels to the crown. Inhale. When you exhale, lower your knees, lower your chest. Press to up dog. Inhale. Cobra is fine if you don't want to come this high. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Try it out. Down dog is a harder pose than child's pose, so you can always just go easy and do child's pose. 1 more breath here. Lift the hips up and back. Now stretch your right leg to the ceiling. Inhale. Step your foot forward. I realize not everyone can take that step, so just grab the foot and place it. Low lunge on the other side. Get that left hip to open in the front. 1 more inhale. With the exhale, elegant step forward. Do what you can. Fold in. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Long spine, come all the way up and stretch back. And arms to the sides. Take 1 breath, shoulders over hips. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding. This time, step your left foot back. Same thing, no variations. Lower to the ground, stretch your hip open. On an inhale, step to plank. Refine your plank, front ribs in, belly in. 1 more breath in. Exhale, lower knees, chest, and forehead. Press to up dog, inhale. And child or down dog, exhale. All out the low belly and down dog. On your next deep breath, left leg to the ceiling. Step it through. Low lunge, stretch for the right hip. Take 2 breaths. Notice your posture, your shoulders are soft. The breath is deep into the lower lungs. Now take another inhale when you're ready. Step forward, exhale. Inhale, reach your arms forward, up, and slightly back. And release your hands to the sides. Take a breath again. Let it go. Good. We will take it, and I'll turn the mat to you now. We will take it from a tree into a warrior one. So come into tree, left foot steps out wherever you can, at the front of your mat. Think of 3 corners, a tripod that you're standing on. Big toe mound, little toe mound, center heel. Raise your branches out and up. Maybe gaze up. Now hinge your knee forward, hands to the heart. As you lean forward, slowly step that foot back. Come to warrior one. Arms up, inhale. Turn the back thigh, so we don't want a left knee that's bent. Now swing your left arm under your right. Lift your elbows, lift your chest. Good. Now open up to warrior two. Widen your stance. Seal the outer back foot into the ground. Look at the right hand. Reach your right hand forward, either forearm on the thigh or fingertips to the inside of the ankle. Make sure that your hips don't press that way. Bring them between your feet, so kind of rotate your pelvis up to the navel. Good. Press back up to warrior two. Straighten your front leg and raise your right arm, stretch up. Good. Come forward into standing mountain pose. Shoulders over hips. Let it go. Good. Whenever you're ready, tree, other side. Sorry, that's the same thing. You're standing on the left foot. Build up your tree from the roots up. So, as we discussed, stand on that tripod. Grow your branches. Once you've had your little moment of zen, of connectedness in the pose, hinge your knee forward, hands at the heart, lean forward, and set up warrior one. Arms out. Swing your other arm under, whichever you didn't have yet. So I had left arm under and now the right. Lift your arms up, chest up. Feel like you're spreading your two thighs apart. Good. With your next inhale, open to warrior two. Feel how this pose feels on this side. Again, already make sure your hips are not sticking back. Let the tailbone drop. Now reach forward, forearm to thigh or fingertips to the floor. When you're ready, inhale, come up. Straighten the front leg. Raise your left arm up and stretch open that side body. Good. Release. Now step the right foot forward. Shake it out. Feet hip width apart. Go back. Arms come forward and sit back into chair pose. Make sure your weight is not forward in the knees, sit back into the butt, so weight is in your heels. Now lay your left forearm, if you can, across your thighs and raise your right arm up. Nothing shifts, your hips don't shift left or right. Now come to the other side, right forearm across your thighs, left arm up. Good. Hands to heart center and stand up. Let it go and take a breath. And step your feet wide. You can turn sideways if you want. Turn your heels in. So you have like a plie stance, right? That they do in ballet, but you step wider. Good. Squat down. This is goddess pose. Kneecaps over second toes. Hands at the heart. See, shoulders over hips. Can you get your hips underneath you that much? Now spread your arms out with a little bend in your elbows. And side bend, right, forearm to thigh, left arm stretching up like you're reaching for something. Option, come to center and stand up. Option 2, 10 pulses. 1, 2, shoulders over hips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel your body do this. 8, 9, stay down on 10. Arms up and side bend to the left. Get the oxygen and breathe into your lower lungs. Absolutely okay to come up and stand, otherwise 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, nice and smooth. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now stand up. Good job. It's up to you if you do it. Yes. Turn your feet to parallel. And if you have your belt, sorry, your block, grab your block now. Hands to the hips so you can monitor that nice hip hinge and fold forward. You can use the block for the head, but we'll use it after. Take 2 more deep breaths. Good. Now place the block underneath your chest. Hands on it, and I want you to think like a side plank where you really push your hand into the floor. So I'll make my block higher. Left hand presses down into the floor. Right arm, pull it up like a bow and reach it to the ceiling. Try to turn your chest a little more in the exhales. Now switch. Press your right hand through the block and left arm up. Good. Release. You can keep your hands on the block, step your feet closer. Make sure your weight is on your heels and squat down. Squat is not for you if you have knee issues, so please be aware. You know your body. Any type of squat you got here. Good. And compress up to standing. Shake it out again. Just swing your arms around your torso. I'd like to do one more balance pose. Feel free to go near a wall. The focus here, since we already did balancing, I want you to stretch your quads. So dance your pose. If you know the pose, go for it. If you're near a wall, face it. You're going to grab your left ankle. And for those of you who have a hard time with this pose, I want you to drive your knee back. So your knees are literally next to each other. And then scoop your tailbone under. And that could be your pose. If you have more, lean forward at the heart center. Press your heel back like we did in tabletop earlier. And focus. Let your gaze help you. So gaze at the floor in front of you. Good. Release. Other side. Find that alignment first. Knees in line. Good. Release. Beautiful. And that's it for our standing. Let's come have a seat. I'll slightly adjust the camera while you have a seat. Good. So we'll do a little side view. Just going to egg pose here. Feel this in your upper back, so don't hesitate to really roll the shoulders open. I like to actually cross my wrists and grab my feet, so it pulls my arms forward, which intensifies that stretch. Good. You can stay in it longer if this feels better than what you're about to do. But next, you splay your knees open, hook onto your big toes. Lean back a little without collapsing your chest. Lift your chest. It helps to breathe under the collarbones so you know your chest is open. And now extend your legs out. Again, looking at the floor is much easier than looking at the ceiling. So pick your gaze for 3 more. All right, step the soles of your feet together. Pull your heels close in for Baddha Konasana. And although hard, try 2 things. Try not to sit behind your sitting bones, but on top of them. And try to press your knees out and down. Two more breaths. Excellent. Good. Let's extend the right leg out to the right. Bend your knee a little. I realize a lot of you could have the leg straight, but this is more for your back. So extend your arms out with a clasp. Now, from the side, I want you to round your upper back, brace your stomach muscles, and bring your forehead to the knee. If your back is tight along your spine, this is a great opener. Good, and just for the sake of difference, come back up, extend and straighten that right leg, and now with a long spine, folding over that leg again, and now you feel this in your hamstring. Come back up, and release. Good, let's switch to the other side. So my leg is off center to the left, bend your knee, inhale, round your upper back like an angry cat, core in, forehead to knee. On an inhale, come back up. Stay tall, now stretch your leg, lift out of your side body, and fold in again. As you breathe, be aware of all parts of the body, how they are behaving in this moment. Relax what you can. All right, and come back up in your own way. Stay both legs out. Stay on your block if you have a hard time sitting upright. And lean forward. Try to not allow your inner thighs to roll in. Let the kneecaps and feet face the ceiling and just tip your pelvis forward. All right, come back up. Shake out your legs for a moment. And cow face, we'll start with the left on top today. You can just swing your legs like this, or I'll show, if you have knee issues, I would just come to this version. If you want, there's another very cool way of setting this up. Come to all fours, bring your right knee behind your left knee, and then sit back between your feet. So either way, left knee's on top. Now, if you have your belt handy, grab it now. Bring your right arm up, holding the belt. Find your belt with the left hand. Just sit tall for a moment. Front ribs heavy. Ever so slightly side bend left. Those of you who want to fold forward with the hands clasped, go for it. Good. Let's come up, release your arms. And in your own way, switch to the right side. Left arm up, right arm under. If you tune into your body, try to have the top of your crown in line with your tailbone. Side bend right. Back to center and fold forward. After about 5 breaths, come up, release your hands, roll the shoulders as you release your legs. Good. Final forward bend. Extend your legs forward, flex your feet, inhale, use the belt if you like, and fold and exhale. All right, bring it back and let's lay on our backs. Either hug your knees in or release into Shavasana and take a couple deep, slow breaths. Tuning in into your own patience here. Good. Now step your feet up onto the mat. Arms down by your sides. Chest open and lift up into bridge. Remember, this is not a good bridge. Curl your butt under and press up the tops of your thighs. Think of where they almost meet the pelvis. Push that part up. And what you're doing, you're using your glutes. That's what we want here. For a little slightly different stretch on the shoulders, raise your arms overhead. Don't be on the neck, be on the shoulders. Good, and lower down. Good, I like my reps here. If you don't want to do that, you can repeat another bridge. Otherwise, cross your arms across your chest. Not using our arms this time. And then lift up your bridge again. Keep your hips as high as you can and begin to lift one leg, the other leg. That's 3, go to 20, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and release your hips down. Drop your knees apart and pause. You can have a full wheel pose, you can practice that. Otherwise, just take a couple more breaths here. Good. Coming to shoulder stand. Do your thing in full shoulder stand or follow me. Lock under the sacrum and extend your legs up. Remember, if you have any eye issues, especially glaucoma or uncontrolled high blood pressure, do not do shoulder stand. But if you're here, maybe begin to move your feet around or rotate your thighs in and out like corkscrews. Getting all the benefit of increased circulation because your legs are higher than your heart. So if you're in shoulder stand, you know the options you have. You can do eagle legs, you can do one-legged plow. Just don't turn your head to the camera, just listen. And of course, you can do full plow. If you're here, you can do the opposite. Instead of half plow, you can stretch one leg at a time forward and feel those hip flexors work. Alternatively, go out to the side and bring it back. Just spend wherever you are, spend 10 to 30 seconds here. And for those of you who are done, if you are on the block, a nice stretch for your hip flexors, you just stretch your legs out. Make sure the block is not on the low back, but actually across your sacrum, the back of your pelvis. Otherwise, lie flat and just pause. All right, calm down. Take a breath in Shavasana. Take your time. All right, now when you're done, you can do your fish. I'll give you a different variation today. You need a block and a belt. If you have the regular fish on the forearms, go and do that one. But if you want to use the different one today, put the block across your upper back, across your shoulder blades. Gently let your head drop back. Roll up a towel if this is too steep of a drop for your neck. Good. And then the belt comes in if you want to hold it at maybe a little wider than shoulder width or shoulder width and stretch your arms overhead. I'll do one more. If you need more time in your fish, take that time. Otherwise, carefully come out. Always release very slowly out of your yoga poses. And rest again, deep breath. Next, grab your belt and put it around the right foot. Belt or towel, whatever you have handy. And you can move the leg up and down, or just hold it in place. Watch how straight you can get your knee. That's the idea of this version. Straighten the knee and then try to pull the straight leg in. When you're done with that part, lower the leg to the right. Keep your hips as square as you can. Come up. Keep your sacrum on the floor, but draw your leg left. Suggestion, hook your thumb into the right hip crease to kind of notice that hip crease is not just lifting, but your whole sacrum is on the floor. You're just rotating your super straight leg a little bit left. What tends to help, pay attention to your left leg. Corkscrew it inward toward the center of the mat. That helps balance out the pose a little. Good, release, step the other foot up. Same thing here, whatever you did. And eventually to the left. Bring it up. Hook your left thumb into the crease of your hip and draw that leg right. Right leg corkscrews in. Scan your body here. Let go what you can. Good. Release and bring both legs up. Both legs up. Just strain your feet for a moment. And now cross right ankle over left thigh and pull your left knee in or hold even the shin. Now if your right knee collapses into you, use your elbow or your hip muscles to press it away from you. Good. Cross right thigh over left, like when we sit on a chair, and drop your knees right into the twist. Come back. Legs up in the air again. How straight can you get now? And cross left ankle over and practice your lying down pigeon. Good. Crossing your legs for your twist. Come up, straighten your legs out for a moment, deep breath. And finish with happy baby pose. If you'd rather do the one where you cross your ankles and pull your legs in, either way, just finish with this one pose you choose. Good. And Shavasana. Again, if you'd like to play your own music, you're muted, so feel free. Turn your palms up, ready to receive fresh energy or whatever the universe brings. Just signifying that openness. Inner thighs relax so the feet can splay out. And just drop deep inside yourself now. Breathing is soft. No longer do we control the breathing. Allow the body to just relax. The mind to unwind and slow down. Imagine you're floating on a thick cloud of white healing energy. Or maybe for a couple of minutes, just be here. Connect. Continue longer if you like, or deepen your next breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. On an inhale, stretch your arms overhead. On an exhale, bring them down and hug your knees in. And roll to one side. To then come up to seated. Practice just for a moment gratitude. Place your hands at the heart. Either think the words thank you or something specific that you're grateful for right now. Namaste.